Hey, welcome back, guys. Now, this is Total Recall. That was released in 2012. It's a remastered version that's on Amazon Prime, and this is being streamed via Amazon 4K UHD server. Now, it says HD right here. That's because I paused it, because the internet connection right now, it's communicating between my router and then the server that's on the Amazon. So remember, this is a Sony Pictures movie, so you might see some Sony Picture movies being advertised in the beginning of this video. That's just the way YouTube thing works. So there's nothing I can do about that. I'm only doing this for demo purposes. I'm showing this one scene just to show you. My TV settings are still the same, but I'll show it to you anyway in case you guys want to look at them. You can pause this video and you can look at this and you can check it out. But also I want to stress out, hold on, I'll give you some time to pause. Here, I'll let you guys pause the video. Hopefully you guys have paused the video and written down all those settings on M55C2. Remember, the TV that I'm using, it's also a smart TV. It's M55C2, meaning smart TV, has internet, has the browser, it has the all these apps you can download and watch all these 4K apps. So that's what you call a Walmart cheap TV, right? Anyway, I spent $1,000 on this TV, so it's not cheap, but it's a 2015 version. The only thing it doesn't have is HDR, but I'm looking to go and buy the both Dolby Vision and HDR10 because I want to be future proof for another 2-3 years or maybe 4 years. All right, but let me show you something else too that it's really important right here. You see, I turned all those filters off. Like I turned the low latency for game. I turned the clear action off because that will only make your television work harder, and then communication between the server and the internet, rendering that picture will also have problems. You might have some lag, so you want to turn off those filters. You don't need them. This is the key thing right here, gamma 2.4. It is very important that you keep that gamma at 2.4. Here's look at for example Kate Beckinsale, and look at her hair, and look at the light overshadowing her left side of the hair, and look at these soldiers in the background and these robots. Now look what happens when I turn back to 2.0 gamma. Look what happens. Check this out in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything becomes more brighter. Is this a good thing? For some, yes. For me, no. Because I don't like things to be too bright. Because if the movie is too bright, then you see a lot of filters. You know how filmmakers use certain filters in the movie to make to have a certain style. You know how Spielberg has a certain Janusz Kaminski principal photography. He uses certain colors that he puts in the movie. Same thing here with this movie. There's certain colors, certain glares, and certain filters they're put in the movie to make it look more futuristic. So I don't like to have that. You know, I don't want to see all of that. I like to have dynamic in my picture, and that's just my preference. You guys can have it like this if you like. My preference is 2.4, and I'll show you why it's 2.4 in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, we're back to gamma 2.4. You see how everything looks more natural, like her hair and even her eyelashes and everything looks more natural to the left side. All right, anyway, without further ado, let's play the movie. Okay, let's do this. Now, it says HD because we're waiting for the movie, the internet connection to speed up with the server. It will speed up pretty soon. I think we already got it now. Let me check.
You really are a disappointment, Hauser.
Okay, it's still loading. We're waiting for the Wi-Fi internet to pick up. Okay, we're gonna pause right here and wait for the internet to communicate with the server. Amazon doesn't have the best servers for the 4K UHD. Voodoo UHD has one of the best servers. So let's see how long it will take for my internet connection to communicate with the Amazon Prime servers. Okay, so we're back at the 4K UHD mode. It took a while for the Amazon Prime to communicate with the server because I don't know how good of a server they have. But that's up to that's up to them, you know, depending on what kind of servers they have. Voodoo UHD, on the other hand, has really good servers. Amazon, on the other hand, also has a really good servers. So if you have a really good server, you've seen in my previous video and how good looking that is. If you have a really, really good server, how good looking it's going to look. But this only shows you that streaming of 4K, it's almost there. Like, I think by 2020, everything will be pretty much 4K. That's my prediction. By 2020 or 2021, around there somewhere, I think it'll become a 4K standard. I think we're gonna get there. Alright, let's skip through some of these scenes. Let's go to some other scenes as well. Actually, no, let's wait. Let's watch this scene a little bit more here. It's a pretty good scene, so. It looks great for streaming 4K.
What are you doing?
You know.
Hauser, these doors don't open for a reason.
We wait till past the core. Then we go.
Again, another purpose of this video is to show you just why calibration is very important. Why do I keep the gamma at 2.4? And why do I have certain color correction adjust a certain way? And why do I have brightness to a certain level? And why do I have contrast and saturation? I never mess with saturation. I always keep the saturation in the middle because you don't want to mess with it. If you mess with the saturation, you might have your TV look very weird, you know, like colors might be weird, so you kind of have to know a little bit about that before you do that. And a lot of these scenes here are very dark and looks good. You see how when it's a reflection of the light, you see it clearly. There's no like bright darks, they're all deep blacks, and that's what you want in a movie. You want everything to be as deep black as it possibly can. Alright, so I changed the angle a little bit. I want to show you this movie from a different angle. You know, just to show you how well it looks from a different angle. And keep in mind, you do have to have a very good high-speed internet connection. I recommend 38 to 45 Mbps. You know, that'll do it. And I highly recommend, if you don't have a good router like I do, I recommend using the Ethernet port. Use the Ethernet port from your modem and hook it up to your TV or your device from which you are streaming. And this is pretty good for a stream. You know, you remember, you're watching at 4K being streamed, but through a good internet connection. And also keep in mind on the server as well. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.